and welcome back to the Spotlight. As promised, we've got George and Joe Dirt here from Modern Skate. George is actually the founder and owner of Modern Skate, is that right?
That's correct. I like to say owner, janitor, manager, bookkeeper, and toilet scrubber.
Okay, so you do it all is basically what you're saying.
Yeah, pretty much, top to bottom, yeah.
Now tell me a little bit about Modern Skate and how it started and why it started.
I went to Venice Beach, California in 1979, and you know, surfing, skating, recreation. I wanted to bring that lifestyle back to Michigan, so I came back and started my first shop in Michigan in 1979, and have now expanded up to 4 stores and 2 indoor skate parks.
Wow, that sounds like a pretty big improvement. And you said almost, what, 30-some years now, right?
32 years doing it. It's a labor of love, for sure.
It's cool. And how did it start out? Was it always, is it just skateboarding? Or I know you guys have inline and kind of some snowboarding as well.
I was a hockey player, so when I first looked at inline, I'm like, what? I don't have to pay for ice time. I can skate in the parking lot for free. And I was the 3rd store in the world ever to carry inline skates because it was dryland training for hockey originally. And and skateboards, and I sell quad roller skates, I sell snowboards, wakeboards, and all sorts of active sports type stuff, you know, alternative sports, I think they call it.
Okay, and now tell me a little bit about the team that you started. When did you decide, you know, to start sponsoring teams?
Well, we've had different generations of teams. All the way back to the early 80s, we had different team riders in every different sport, culminating in the current Team Modern that we have that's has people like Joe Dirt here, who's nationally ranked skateboarder and sponsored skater. We've been lucky enough to have the 20th ranked rollerblader in the world, one of the top 5 skateboarders in the country.
Wow.
One of our pro BMX riders won the Dew Cup triple jump championship and nationally last year. And so our facilities are kind of training facilities, learning and training. So everything from first day on your skateboard to, you know, trying to become an X Game champion. You know, we do all the clinics and lessons to try to get you to that point safely without too many injuries.
Okay, now speaking of injuries, looks like we got Joe Dirt over here. I'm sure you've had your share of injuries. Why don't you share a couple with us?
Yeah, I've had a few shares of injury. Wait, I'm scared.
It's all right.
Oh no, I fractured my ankle a couple times, fractured my wrist. That's about it, but I've had my fair share of injuries. Okay,
now tell me, he said you're one of the top ranked skateboarders nationally.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that. How does that feel?
Yeah, I got 55th in Tampa 2 years ago. Last year we got 2nd at Surf Expo. And yeah, I like to travel and skate and do skate clinics and all that fun
What's
stuff.
one of your favorite events that you've been to, or one of your favorite cities that you've traveled to?
Probably Orlando or New York. We won a Surf Expo. That was really fun. I don't know, it's just a lot of fun going out there skating against, you know, people that are as good as you or better. You know.
Okay, now you say or better. Now, when you have to go to a trick, what's the one trick that you know, I can nail it, this is my go-to trick, you got to get points quick, you got to do it now. What's your go-to trick?
Probably a kickflip front board, flip out. That's my go-to trick.
Okay, now can you kind of explain that, what that is to us who don't know what you're talking about?
Kickflip to board slide, then flip out.
Okay. All right, and
on a handrail. He jumps on like a handrail, you'd walk down the stairs, flips his board around, slides down that handrail, and then lands on the sidewalk.
And hopefully you remain standing at the end of it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now what's one of the cooler tricks that you've actually seen pulled off at an event?
Everything. Like, there's a whole bunch of tricks, like kickflip crooked grinds, backside kickflip 360s.
Okay.
You know, that's my favorite one, probably back kickflip 3s.
And what event do you usually participate in? I know there's a couple of different things. There's like the street event, there's vert, there's half
mostly
pipe.
Street. I like skating like street, mini ramp, or a mega ramp if there's mega ramp.
Okay.
So.
And what is mega ramp compared to regular ramp?
Just a big fly box you hit. You know, you go about 20 feet, 30
So big air, basically?
Yeah, big air.
It's okay, you like catching the big air?
Yeah.
Probably explains fractured wrists.
Yeah.
Okay, now tell me a little bit about some of the events that you have coming up.
Well, our skate team does demos all over the state. Actually, between Cleveland and Chicago, we've done everything from safety events at churches to we did a stadium event in Chicago with 60,000 people. We have a float in the Thanksgiving parade every November.
Oh, that's cool. Right here, the one in Detroit?
The one in Detroit,
Oh, that's cool.
And done the auto show. But coming up for Disney, we're doing a show on the riverfront for the hydroplane races coming up.
Okay.
And then June 21st is Go Skateboard Day. And we're doing a big demo out in Jackson, Michigan, in one of their public parks. We're going to have all our guys out there flipping and flying and doing all sorts of crazy stuff. Got a contest series this summer at all the different modern skate parks and the different store locations where we crowned the state champion in skateboarding, BMX, and inline skating.
Wow.
And so we have a whole summer contest series that's coming up. So you come down to the park, you can watch, you know, guys that are just as good as the best guys you see in the X Games. There's a lot of great local talent here in Michigan. So if you just get to one of the modern skate parks, either one of those guys will teach you how to get better and safely, or you know, you can watch some of the better guys and just enjoy watching them.
Cool. And I know a lot of times helping out, entering these events, you guys have sponsors, right? You want to show us your board?
Yeah, this is one of my sponsors. It's Nemesis Skateboards out of Detroit, Michigan. It's my favorite board. We got some Renaissance Nemesis wheels. You can always check it out. Come down Modern, grab you a nice skateboard and some wheels.
That's cool. And did you have any other sponsors when you do your events?
Not at the moment right now, but.
All right, see, we're looking for sponsors, people. Let's go. Joe Dirt needs some sponsors. He was a Warren resident. Let's go. Let's get it together. We got to get Joe Dirt national here. Let's get him big time. And what is some of the events that you're going to be participating in?
Surf Expo, probably Dam Am, just some of the big ones. Banger for Bucks, the mask contest.
Okay.
I'll be judging or I'll be there.
And where's that at?
That's at the Modern Skate Park.
Okay.
And then they also have the ES Game of Skate at Modern Skate Park. There's always crazy events going on, demos.
Cool.
It's a great place to be around.
And tell me a little bit about the park. Where is it?
Our park locally here in the Detroit area is on Stevenson Highway, just south of 12 Mile. So basically I-75 and 12 Mile Road in Royal Oak. It's actually so big, half of it's in Royal Oak and the other half's in Madison Heights. Okay. And so we get kids from really, you know, 4 or 5 states around come on the weekends, in Canada and stuff. Our shop is, our retail shop is on Woodward and 12.5 Mile. Okay. And then I also have a store in East Lansing next to a public skate park that I raised all the money for.
Oh, that's cool. And
we have an indoor park and a shop in Grand Rapids as well, which we do the contest series at all these different parks. I've actually helped build about a dozen public skate parks, because I really believe everybody should be able to skate for free, you know, just like you can play basketball and shuffleboard. But, you know, we have crummy weather most of the year, and if you want to come indoor with lights on and controlled environment, it's a couple of bucks to skate at Modern and try to provide a good, safe location for people to grow with the sports. So.
All right, and what's the website where we can check you guys out at?
You want to go to modernskate.com, and it has all the information about us and where to go and what you need to do.
All right, well, I want to thank you guys for being on. Joe Dirt, Warren resident right here. Good luck to you in the upcoming events. And George, I guess thanks for providing the facilities and everything that you've done, and best of luck to you.
Well, thanks for having us. We really appreciate you letting us be part of your show.
Yeah, not a problem. Stick around. There's more Spotlight coming right up. Becca gives us the word. Coming up later, a musical performance by Alcoy. Stick around. There's more Spotlight coming right up.